very welcome to our service tonight for everybody who's getting ready to see Santa. Well, maybe not see Santa. Santa will come and go tonight and you won't get a chance to see him, but you will see what he leaves behind you. And we hope that you actually enjoy the whole experience of Santa's visit to you and enjoy all the presents that you get as well. We're coming together tonight because we're remembering that although we're getting lots of presents and people are giving us presents and all nice things, this is a special birthday party we're going to tonight. And the special birthday party is that tomorrow, which will be Christmas Day, we are celebrating the birthday of Jesus. The birthday of Jesus. Now, I don't know what age you were at your last birthday. Does anybody know what age you were? I'm sure some of you were maybe 5 or 6, 7, 8. Maybe you're going to be 9 years at your next birthday. Well, would it surprise you to know that if I tell you that this is Jesus' 2020 birthday? That's very old, isn't it? That reminds us that Jesus came into the world all those years ago and was born in a stable. And that's where he came to life. So you're all very welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Now, this is a very special night, as I told you, and one of the things I want you to bear in mind is that you must get to bed very early tonight because you know that Santa's on his way. And we're going to be keeping an eye on Santa tonight as we're at this service, just to see where he is and to let you know how fast he's traveling. He can fly at a very high speed with his reindeer, and they fly through the air, and so they can catch up on people very, very quickly. So you'll need to be in your bed early tonight. And also you need to remember tomorrow that you don't have to get up too early, because if you leave it a little bit longer in the morning, you'll be more rested and you won't fall asleep during the day when you're playing with your presents. So if you stay in bed for a little bit longer in the morning, that's a really, really good idea tonight. And the story is a very special story of Jesus when he was born. And when I say the word baby, you're to shout back, "There's a baby in the manger." Can you manage that? Okay, let's try that. There was a small baby. Oh, some of you forgot to say it. Right, we'll try it again. And remember, you have to say there's a baby in a manger. Yeah, okay. So Jesus was born as a very small baby in a stable. Oh yes, I can hear you. You're doing a great job actually shouting that out. There's a baby in the manger. That's what you've got to say. Okay, so let's get started on our story. We have 1 or 2 hymns tonight. These are hymns that were recorded by children like you not so very long ago. So we're going to have Away in a Manger, and we're also going to have Silent Night. So we'll start off our first part of our story, and then we may have a break. Then we may hear bells, which tells us where Santa is, and we may also have the opportunity to say things about a baby. That's it. There's a baby in the manger. God's people had been expecting a really special baby. They had known for a long time. Well done everybody. They realized that God was going to send his son into the world as a little baby. And when he came into the world as a little baby, God was going to bless everyone, because being the Son of God was a very special person, and coming into the world meant that God wanted to be with his people, like you and me. The shepherds were out on the hillside. Shepherds looked after sheep, and they were out there on the hillside. It wasn't a very nice night. It was raining, it was cold, but they were out there minding their sheep to make sure that the wolves didn't come to kill them, or foxes or animals like that. So they saw a special star in the sky, and then all of a sudden the whole sky was filled with light, and they heard the voice of angels, And the voice of angels told them that they had to go to Bethlehem. And when they got there, they would actually find a special child who had been born to them. And he was God's only son. He was a special baby. Well done. An angel spoke to the shepherds. The shepherds were very frightened. They were worried about what was going to happen. The sky was full of light. They were very, very scared. So the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, because I bring you good news of great joy. Unto you is born in the city of David, called Bethlehem, someone who is the Son of God." And they told him how to find the baby. That's it. How to recognize the child. Yeah. And they were going to go there and say thank you to God for sending his special son into the world. The angel then left them and told them to go on their way. But just as the angel left, the sky was full of angels, all praising God, saying thank you to God for sending his son into the world. And the shepherds went all the way to the stable, and when they got there, they found the baby lying in a manger. A manger was a place where people put their animals to eat food. So it was a very unusual place. He didn't have a carry cot. He didn't have a pram. He didn't have all those things that we often think of when we think of babies today. He had just somewhere to sit and lie in a manger where animals were going to eat their food. Now we're going to take a look around our church to see what has been done to prepare for Christmas. And as you can see, people have been decorating the church. And one of the things that you notice first is our lovely Christmas tree. You can see the Christmas tree here. And the Christmas tree is all decorated. And you know what's on the very top of a Christmas tree? What do you find on the top of a Christmas tree? That's right, you find a star. And as we all know, a star was a very special thing in the story of Jesus, because that star helped people who were called wise men to come and see the baby. That's right, the baby in a manger. So these wise men were guided by a star. So the star on the top of your Christmas tree reminds you of that great star that pointed the wise men to where Jesus was. Then as you look down the Christmas tree, you see lots of other lights, don't you? And those lights are like other little stars, all shining in the sky. So not only do you have one very special star, of course, for the story of Jesus, you have all those other stars that you can see each night yourself when you go around doing things. Another thing you notice in our church is our Advent wreath. This is full of candles. We have 5 candles on the Advent wreath, and each candle is lit on the Sundays leading up to Christmas. So those are the 4 candles. You see there's 3 purple candles, there's 1 pink candle, and right in the middle there's a white candle. And you can't light that white candle until a very special day. Do you know what that special day might be? That's right. The special day is the birthday of Jesus, Christmas Day. So on that Christmas Day, we light these candles. And we light that white candle, particularly on that day, to celebrate Jesus' birth. Take a look now at we take a look at the scene from the stable. This is what's known as our crib. And we look into our crib and we see all the people who were around at the time of Jesus' birth, when he was born as a baby. Yeah, there's a baby in the manger. And you can see all the people who are there. There's the shepherds, there's Joseph, there's Mary, and of course, there's the child Jesus lying in a manger. Also, what you might not see is a good bit away from the crib, we have 3 other people. You don't know who they are, do you? That's right. They are the special kings who were coming to see Jesus. And they were the ones and they're hiding just round the corner. And the last thing I want to show you is our wreaths. These are the wreaths on our seats in the church. And as you can see, they're in a circle. And the circle reminds us that there is no beginning and no ending. So there is no beginning with God and there is no ending with God. But God is with us all the time. And that's why that's a very special reminder to us in these wreaths that are on our seats. Now I think I hear something. Oh yes, I hear bells. Now we're going to have our second hymn, and that hymn is a Silent Night, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you can actually remember the words, you can sing it at home with your families. Silent Night, Holy Night. Again, it's sung by children, and you'll be able to join in with them now.